Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, May 15th. And, oh, actually, sorry, Sunday, May 15th. And our trailerable houseboat has been on the water for about 4 weeks. I guess this is the third weekend we've stayed over on it. So I just thought I'd do a little update on where we're at. Um, if you take a look, she's riding a little bit crooked, or listing to the starboard side. You can see this side, the lifting strake down by the water is touching the water. And then on this side of the boat, it's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, I guess, out of the water. So we got a couple of things we're planning on doing to hopefully correct that. The first thing is we have yet to put down our new carpeting on the front deck. It's just painted plywood still at the moment. And originally I put the barbecue on the starboard side with its tank. So what we're going to do is relocate it over to the port side, and hopefully that'll take care of a little bit of the listing by moving that over. I have another plan too for fixing it. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention is we did damage our siding a little bit. I had a cleat attached to that lower freeze board, and we were using it to tie up to the dock, and the cleat was not into the aluminum framing properly and pulled the freeze board and some of the siding loose, as well as damaging my navigation light. So we had to take the board off, a bunch of the siding under the window off, and repair that, get it all anchored properly. And now what I've done is I've moved the dock lines to the loop that's welded onto the pontoons on all 4 points, just to make it a little more secure.
Good morning.
Hi, Betsy. Let's see what else. Inside, we bought some taller chairs. They're like director's height. Really nice. Gives you a much better view when you're driving or riding in the passenger side. But then as a result of that, our little table was too low. This fold-down table. So what we did is we moved the table up, took the shelf off the wall that was above it, which is still back home. We're going to fix the shelf up and put it back right here on the side because it is kind of a handy shelf. The other thing we did is we added some valances. I don't think that was in my last video, just to kind of hide these blinds because they looked a little raw, not finished. So we put valances on both sides, and then on the cabinets under the bed and under the sink. And this is Patsy's little artwork. We still have to select some pictures to put in there, but kind of cute. Let's see, the other thing we did is I was finding the shower does not all. Sorry about that, everybody. I kind of cut off the video. We just pulled a bunch of stuff out of the shower while we were offline. So we made a new cedar floor for the shower. I found that the shower didn't always drain properly depending on the way the boat is sitting. So this way there's no water under your feet if you're standing in there, even if it doesn't completely drain, if it pools in the corner or whatever. In hindsight, I probably should have put like 4 corner drains or something in order to allow it to drain better, or maybe a long one or something. But this is what we had to work with, so that's what we did. And as you can see, this is also like a storage dumping zone. If you watch houseboat videos, there's a fellow, I think his website is, or his YouTube channel is Adrian Woodworm. And on a recent video I saw of his, he built it where the shower is a storage unit, but the storage unit basically swings out when you want to take a shower instead of having to pull all the stuff out one piece at a time. It was a really cool video. If I had seen that before I built this houseboat, I probably would have stolen that idea from him. So well done, Adrian. And if you're thinking about doing this, check out his videos because he's doing a super job on his tiny houseboat. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so the other thing to help balance and get rid of the list is I'm going to put a second water tank that you can see here under the kitchen sink. So the main water tank is under the bed. I'm going to have this tank connected to the main tank, so as you fill the main tank up, it'll put water in this one on this side of the boat, and then there'll be a shut-off valve so you can trap that water, use the water out of the bed tank, and then once it's empty you can open the valve and dump this water into the bedside tank, because we are a little bit low on water capacity too. So I just picked that up a weekend ago, and we haven't plumbed it in. As soon as I can get in the water, because I'm not pulling the boat out right now, as soon as the water's warm enough to get in there, I'll run some piping under the floor and we'll do that. So that's coming soon, I guess. The other thing is, this weekend, it doesn't look like a big project, but it was kind of a big project, is we put this carpeting down on the back deck. Took half a day to do it, I swear, because we had to take a bunch of stuff apart, but looks really nice. It's super comfortable on the feet. So hopefully this works out well. This is what we're going to do on the front deck too, and then once I've got this done, I'll move the barbecue over to the other side. So that's about it for today. You can see this is the marina we're in. This is Lucan Marina in just outside of Lighthouse Cove on the Thames River, down near southern Chatham, Kent, in southern Ontario. So hopefully next week we'll, when we're doing the front deck, we'll just go out and be on anchor if the weather's decent. We probably should have done that this week, but didn't. So yeah, hopefully next week we'll go find a nice spot to anchor out and bring you a video of our trip doing that. So that's about it for now. Say goodbye. We'll see you all on the next video. Thanks.